Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fast Error-Free English, where we help you to correct your errors in second language English learning. I'm Nenye Andy, your teacher, and today we're going to talk about the difference in the usage of has and have. Our aim today is to ensure you're better able to use these words has and have with appropriate subjects. And for our objectives, we're going to ensure you will be able to fill in given gaps in sentences with these words and also correct errors. Before we treat each of these words separately, it's good to know that both has and have are actually from the same verb, to have. Verbs are actions and states of being. And to have is a verb that means what you possess, what you own, something belonging to you. So both has and have are actually from to have. Starting with has. Has is used for singular subjects, and that means when you're talking about one thing or one person. And for the word subject, which means what you're talking about or the person that performs the action, we already have a video where we treated subjects in general, how to recognize them and write them correctly. So you will get a link to this video posted below. Then she has a brother. We're now looking at the examples. She, one person, she has. That student has. One student. None of the students has. None actually means nothing, no one. So we cannot give it plural. It has to have has because it just means nothing, nobody. Then in question form, why hasn't she? Has she? Hasn't she? She is still singular and will go with has. And in the last example, each of the workers has. We're talking about many workers, but we're interested in each singly, individually. So that's why you have has. And we have another video treating singular and plural, whether you take is or are, especially with confusing expressions that start with each or none or one of, which learners usually find a bit difficult. We will also give you a link to that video. So we've learned that has is used for singular when you're talking about one thing or one person. Have, on the other hand, is used for plural subjects. And please, in this section, I would like you to pay close attention because I expect you to have a question at the end of this section. So let's look at examples. Take note of the underlined parts. All students have started. All students, many of them. James and Jane, two people, have. Please, do you have? You can mean one person. It can also mean a group of people. I could say you when I mean only you watching this video. And I can also say you when I mean all the people watching this video. So you is used with have. You have. I have. Could I have a different shift, please? You, I, and you are used with have. Now for the question I expected you to have at the end of that section, there are exceptions. You would have noticed that I was used with have, even though I told you that have is for plural subjects. And I, as we know, means one person. So we have two exceptions that you must take note of. I have. You have. So to make it easier, it's better for us to understand that apart from using have for plural subjects, we also use have for two extra pronouns, I and you. So that's very important. Then let's look at this practice, where to fill in has or have. You can pause this video and try it on your own and get back for the corrections. Okay, so this is a dialogue, a conversation between Sarah and her friend, John. Hi, John. Do you dash an extra pen? Do you have? Remember, you goes with have. John says, yes, but I want to give it to Jan. He dash a test soon. He, one person, has, of course, he has a test soon. Don't you have any? Don't you have any? And Sarah continues, I do, but I want to give it to others. Each of them also, remember each, them meaning many people, but each means individually. So it's singular, it goes with has, that's it. Each of them also has a test soon. Very good, very good. So let's read it together. Hi, John, do you have an extra pen? Yes, but I want to give it to Jan. He has a test soon. Don't you have any? I do, but I want to give it to others. Each of them also has a test soon. And for our second practice, let's try and correct these expressions and explain why they are wrong. You can also pause the video here and attempt this on your own before coming back for the corrections. Number one, my friend with his wife have traveled to the UK. Now, we need to find out whether this is talking about one person or many. My friend. If we have my friend alone, that will be has. With my friend with his wife, possibly you wrote have. But if you find time to watch the videos that I referred to earlier, you will recognize that when you have this with, this word with, starting another section of a subject, you do not actually refer to it. It's just an additional information. You will still be only looking at the first word. And that's why you will notice that it's set out with commas. There's a comma here and there's a comma here, meaning that this is just additional information. It's not going to be noted when you're referring to whether it's singular or plural. So my friend is the major subject and it still has. So my friend with his wife has traveled to the UK is correct because this extra information is already set out with like a parenthesis. It's a part. You can even put it in brackets to show that it's extra information. One of the girls haven't bought her ticket. This is wrong because it's supposed to be hasn't. And why? After all, we have girls here. But remember, still in that video I referred to, you will notice that we explained that one is what we're talking about. We're talking about one of the girls, not all the girls. So since we're talking about one of the girls, one has. One of the girls hasn't bought her ticket yet. And for the last one, I hope you got this. We did this earlier. None of the workers has, because none means nothing, no one, nobody. And that has to be what? Singular. None of the workers has left. So what's the correct thing? My friend with his wife has traveled to the UK. One of the girls hasn't bought her ticket yet. None of the workers has left. So for this second practice, I expect you to do this on your own. And if you have any comments, put below. We're going to complete this paragraph and add 2 more sentences. Charles, one person, has always wanted to work in a gym. She recently got a job with Ellen & Co. Ellen & Co. one company which has a branch near her house. Her boss, one person, asked her to work with Pat, and both of them, 2 people, have become quite close. And I hope you will try to add more sentences that will have has or have. And you can even post your sentences below in the comments. So what have we learned today? We said has is used for singular subjects, have is used for plural subjects, and also used with I and you. So we hope this video has helped you. Please like, give us comments, tell us especially what you would like to learn, which errors you make that you would like to guide you to correct. And of course, subscribe so you will not miss any video.